Hey, it's a tiny cappuccino cup. Came with my Nespresso. What is up, guys? Today we are talking about Minneapolis, Minnesota. Probably the coldest place I have personally ever been. Here's a list I put together of some great places to visit. Let's get started. What was that? First up, we got the Mall of America. Mall of America is massive. There is a full functioning theme park inside. Yes, a full functioning theme park. It is called Nickelodeon Universe. When I got there, it was closed, but just looking at it, looks super dope. Aside from the entire theme park inside of this mall, the Mall of America is really, it's just got like your normal mall type things, just like way more of them. There's so many stores inside. Next, we have the American Swedish Institute. This is a really cool museum with a bunch of art, a bunch of Swedish stuff, like this giant egg outside. There's also the Swan Turnblad Mansion, which is a mansion completed in 1910. I think the ticket entry was around $14. You can complete the entire tour of this thing in like an hour. But it's super dope. Don't count it out. Go to this thing. It's really cool. Next up, we have the Stone Arch Bridge, which is a really cool bridge that crosses over the Mississippi River. If you are looking for some really good picture spots like I was, I'm going to throw a few at you right now. The Guthrie Theatre is really cool, super artsy theater. There's this outside area that you can walk to, and it's got an incredible view of the Mississippi River. The Basilica of St. Mary is a super old church that is really beautiful. You also have the Mill City Museum, which has got lots of cool stuff to take pictures by. And also on the list, believe it or not, City Hall is a really cool place to take pictures. Keep in mind, my visit was during a snowstorm, so your experience might be way different than mine was, just depending on the time of year that you visit. But one of my favorite places that I visited was Lake Calhoun, or what I think was recently renamed Basilica Ska Park. Not even sure if that's pronounced right. So I'm sure there are more things to do there in the summer than in the winter, but it was my favorite spot just because it was so beautiful. Going back into downtown, we have Foshay Tower. You can pay $8 and go all the way to the top to the observatory deck and get a really cool view of the city. A really cool and really random place to visit is the Sculpture Garden. You've probably seen this picture of like the giant spoon and the cherry and all that stuff, but there's so much more to this place. There's the replica of the love sign from Love Park in Philadelphia, this super cool bridge, and not to mention this giant blue rooster, which was super dope. So because of the snowstorm, unfortunately, I lost basically an entire day of traveling and exploring. So this last place I actually didn't get to visit, but it definitely still makes my list. It is Minnehaha Falls. Minnehaha Falls is a really cool waterfall in Minnehaha Regional Park. My next visit to Minnesota, that's definitely the first place I'm gonna go to. So those are my favorite spots to visit in Minneapolis. I hope this helps you plan your trip. Like and subscribe, and go somewhere and travel. Also, get these. They're amazing. Okay, see ya.